What's happening, people? It's your boy Big Uggs, and welcome back to the Voice of the Tune. Today we're talking Burnley. Newcastle United travel to Turf Moor this weekend in the Premier League, and we face a side that's found new energy, they found new life, they found new belief, and we need to match them in those areas. We need to match them in the belief because now they're 24 points. They've only lost one game in the last 8. They travelled to Old Trafford last weekend and got a good result. They've been drawn a few games, but it's been getting them points on the board. So now they find themselves 2 points behind Nottingham Forest in this relegation battle, and they're now going to believe that they can do it. And all season everyone's counted them out. Everyone said Sheffield United, Burnley were destined to go down, and they've sort of fit the script and they're giving themselves a fighting chance, and they're going to look at this game tomorrow as an opportunity to get 3 points because our record away this season hasn't been great. So that's what we need to improve on, because we can't walk into this game thinking it's a straight for 3 pointer, because it's not, because we have our own problems at the back, especially with injuries. So this is a game that we need to really focus on and apply ourselves. And because top 6, as we know now, that top 4 position is Champions League, and 5th and 6th is Europa League. So, and I was hoping for top 7 for Europa League, but now it's top 6. So this game, it means more to us, as well. So we've got things to play for, where we're battling with Man United. Top 6 is in our hands as we play Man United as well. So what better way to sort of, put more pressure on them than getting a win this weekend. But Burnley, they are a side that like to play football. But I watched them a lot this season, and I've seen them give probably silly goals away. They try to play at the back. Vincent Kompany has a style of play which I respect. I respect any manager that has a style of play, but I don't think he has the players to execute what he's trying to do. So that's why we see them sometimes, or most of the time, the goals that they concede is self-inflicted. And we need to play on that. We need to set traps for them. We need to set them traps and let them feel like they can play at the back and bang, press from the front. And I guarantee you, we probably score a goal from their own mistake at the back. From either a misplaced pass or from us pressing. I can sort of guarantee that, because they're still going to play that way. The company has stuck to his guns all season, and he's played a certain way. So even when people have called for him to change his style, he still played that way. So I think you can expect Burnley to be on the ball tomorrow and try and keep it. But I think for us, it's about forcing the errors, forcing the mistakes, and how we do that is by pressing as a team, working hard as a team from the front. Whether it's Anthony Gordon or Harvey Barnes or Kiliman Isak, whoever it is, we need to make them uncomfortable on the ball. Make them nervous. So that can lead to a mistake. That's the game plan I would do, and just apply the pressure. Because we need to be better away from home. I was at the Crystal Palace game in the last away game, and again, that's up there with one of the worst performances. And it so happens to be all the games that I go to: Arsenal, Spurs, even the Palace game defeat was probably up there with one of the worst I've seen this season. So we need to rectify that. We need to improve our record away from home if we want to get any chance of qualifying in for Europa League. So, in attack, we're good. We scored at 74 goals, I read. But it's just, it's defensively and away from home. We need to be just solid, at the back, and, not be too exposed, and, find the same energy that we have at home, and transfer that away from home. Because in the last game, we battered Sheffield United. Yeah, they scored first, but 5-1 result, that's a convincing result, and that puts our goal difference to plus 19, and Man United is plus 1. So, we're in a good place. Because if you look at how probably the year started, 2024 started, we had a lot of injuries and we're losing games in December. So we've managed to pick up some consistency, I would say. I say some because obviously the game to Palace wasn't ideal. That was a game that we'd thought that, Palace are a good side, but we thought, we can get something from that game. So I don't want to make the same mistakes we made against Palace, against Burnley, because this is a real opportunity now, for us to kick on and to push on and to put ourselves in that driving seat to finish in the top six. So same again, same energy. Just we need to be good on the ball. We need to be patient, but also force them into making the mistake. And I think we get the 3 points. So I'm always hopeful against these sort of sides because Burnley, I think we've beaten them in the last 5 games. So so we know how to beat Burnley. So they struggle against us, and Vincent Company will be very aware of that. So because of that, I can only predict us to go for a win again. But we need to have the belief that they have, because they're gonna believe, and it's gonna be that belief that they have is gonna make it what could be a tricky game for us. So, but I do believe we can go and get the win. I'm going to predict because of the defense, which I'll get onto in terms of injuries. But because of that, I'll predict a 2-1 win. I'll take that because it's 3 points, and that helps the record away from home. A 2-1 win tomorrow. I do predict Killerman Isak to get another goal and score his 20th goal of the season, and Anthony Gordon again. Those two for us have been spectacular of recent. Our go-to guys in front of goal. If Gordon is not scoring his career, and Killerman Isak has just been putting the ball in the back of the net. So 2-1 Newcastle United win. We've got some injuries, some new injuries. So which I'll read out now, to be fair. So Fabian Schär, he's done his hamstring, so he's out for the season. And for me, that's a big blow, because this is a running, and we've got some big games coming up, especially at Man United. And Fabian Schär has been probably our most consistent player all season. He's been there for us, and he's also scored some goals too. So to have him out injured for the whole season, it's a massive blow, especially with the injuries we have in defence, with Botman being out, Lascelles being out. That Dan Burn is probably now our only natural centre back. So for me, it's a bit concerning now to lose Fabian Schär, but especially with the way you play as well. We like to play out the back, and Fabian Schär is the one who usually leads that for us. So that's a massive blow for us. And Eddie Howe also says, some positive news that Jolinton, Almiron and Pope return to training this week, so which is good news. And he'll make a late call on those tomorrow. I don't expect them to feature. Maybe Almiron. I don't expect Big Joe to be on the bench, or Nick Pope, because they've been out for so long. It's going to probably take some time, and I'll probably want to risk it them in this game. So, and Kieran Trippier has been in Dubai. We've seen some physios, and Eddie Howe hopes he'll be back in training next week. I don't really read too much into that, because apparently for the last 8 weeks, Kieran Trippier has been close. So when Aaron May, so Trippier will return when he returns. But the focus is on the players that are fit, and the players that we have available to us, because they're the players that can get us the 3 points. So the team I'll do in this game, I'll play Ingo Dubravka, Murphy right back. He's been okay right back. Palace, wasn't great. Crafts, right centre back, those two got exposed against Crystal Palace, so they will need to be a bit better. Dan Burn, he looked good in centre half in recent games. He had a good game against Sheffield United, and Lewis Hall left back. The midfield, Bruno. I'll do, to be fair, there's not really much options because of the injuries, so I'll do Bruno, Longstaff, and Elliot Anderson. Anderson is bright. He's tenacious. He's got energy, and that is what we probably would need tomorrow. Him pressing high and pressing from the front, and then up top, I'll say the front three of Killerman, Isak up top, and to his side you got Anthony Gordon and Harvey Barnes out on the wing. So that's the team I play. Probably just the same team, to be fair, bar Schär missing. And hopefully we get the win, and hopefully this team's good enough to get 3 points, because then that puts us in a good position, man, with our goal difference, man. Top 6 is in our hands, like I said before. So and Burnley on paper is a victory, because like I say, we know how to beat them. So but they find themselves in probably the best form they've been on all season. So it's probably not the best time to play Burnley, but I still back us to get the win, man. We're powerhouse compared to them. So yeah, that's me. Thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. It's always a pleasure, And make sure to like, comment, and to subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. I'm out.